100 years from now, people really won't know that much about DRose because people talk about comparisons.
I'm about to hit you with the Oppenheimer. I'm about to hit you with the bomb. You look at athletic point guards, we always compare him to DRose. Is Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer? Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer.
I want to say yes, but I'm saying no. We
just
talk
no.
about LeBron all the time, how much longevity matters. It's got to work both ways. And if you weren't a Hall of Fame talent for a large percentage of your career.
Yao Ming played 8 years. He's in the Hall of Fame. So what's the longevity to you, right? I get that. You know who else is in the Hall of Fame? Tony Kukoc. When you think about like players, it's not just skill set and what you did as far as like career and being productive. I feel like your cultural impact and what you brought to the NBA and players wanting to be like you and the model for a certain stand-up. Yeah. When we look at athletic point guards and like explosive point guards, we always compare him to DRose. And he had an MVP. A lot of people can say, let's look at some of the stats of DRose. MVP, 3-time All-Star, and an NBA first team, and Rookie of the Year. So I think you got to keep that in mind. To me, that's a Hall of Fame career just alone, and what he meant to Chicago, I think he's going into the Hall of Fame. And it's not hard to get in that motherfucker. If you look at Tracy McGrady, right? Tracy motherfucking McGrady, one of my probably my second favorite player of all time next to LeBron. This motherfucker, I love him, and yeah, we get the excuse because of his knees, but he never made it out the first round. At least DRose got to Eastern Conference Championship, and look, who did he lose to? LeBron and them boys. So he got a pass from that.
So the Basketball Hall of Fame, yes, it's very easy to get into, but it's also not just just the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the basketball in general. So with your Yao Ming argument, it's what he brought to the game in terms of, it's not just like a couple kids in the States like being like, I want to be like Derrick Rose. It was a whole country of China being like, I love basketball, I love NBA, and that's why Yao Ming mostly is because he's in the Hall of Fame.
They gotta
change. Is Tim Hardaway better than fucking DRose?
I don't think so, but that's recency bias because I'm saying like there's so many guys that like I did not watch Tim Hardaway play, not that familiar with his game, so I'm saying. But like, my thing is that I think we need to readdress how we vote in the Hall of Fame. There are all these guys in the Hall of Fame where you hear about them. I think a lot of it came out with the NBA 75. It was like this guy was on there, this guy did all that, and now like a lot of us who are like our generation don't recognize those names. I feel like 100 years from now, people really won't know that much about DRose because people talk about comparisons. Sorry.
Don't do that.
No, I'm serious.
I'm sorry about it.
I agree with Colin. I don't think Derrick Rose, yes, I love Derrick Rose.
We compare people to Derrick Rose right now because he's the most recent, like explosive, like sick point guard. And he was one of the first guys to pop up in the social media age that we all live in.
I'm about to hit you with the Oppenheimer. I'm about to hit you with the bomb. Listen, there hasn't been any MVP that's never made the Hall of Fame.
There's about to be one. His name's Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen, bro.
I think
it should
be. It should. Because he had a 4-year
How
window.
dare you as basketball fans even say that?
He had a 4-year window. If you want to talk about basketball culture, let's talk about Stephon Marbury. He fucking changed. Everyone was wearing Starberries. You want to talk about culture? You talk the culture.
I'm not enjoying this. I love Derrick Rose. I just think we got to draw the line.
This sucks. This argument, this conversation sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's a valid argument. You can't tell me
I'm not saying it's a
because
bad
you're forcing us
conversation.
to hate on a guy that we all fucking
No,
love.
you're hating on him.
I'm upset.
I'm calling it as it is.
Now.
I'm calling it as it is.
It's just Derrick Rose
I'm
had
taking no
You got
pleasure.
Yes, but he had a 4-year window, and that was it. And then
how many
big deal
think
now?
of an MVP whose career fell off harder than Derrick Rose's after that.
Because he tore an ACL and then he got another energy. Yeah, because fuck Tibbs.
All the homies you brought up MVP. They've all been in the Hall of Fame. Find me an MVP that happened. The same thing that happened to Derrick Rose.
All those
MVPs, and that's why I don't think you should.
And all those MVPs had long careers in the NBA.
I'll say he's got one of the best fucking stories ever. That he's still serviceable given all the surgery he's had. But
and I love Derrick Rose, but I don't think Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer.
Does J-Body make you angry? Well, that's good. Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe, baby.